The question about how we stay and have staying power in marriage must be determined before we go in. And that determination and purpose must be constantly remembered while we're in the marriage. Does this mean that you take anything thrown at you and just accept all kinds of, nonsense because you want to have staying power? Absolutely not. You can't become a dumping ground for bad behavior. What must be dealt with, discussed, and in some cases, external counsel sought. But it does mean that one's mindset cannot be to throw in the towel at every single bump in the road. And believe me, sometimes marriage can be a bumpy journey. The dictionary defines purpose as the reason for which a thing was brought into being, the reason for which it exists. So, what is the reason for your marriage? Have you ever thought about it? What is the purpose for your marriage? This is a question to ponder on deeply, or questions to ponder on deeply. How determined and resolute are you that your marriage will not be, one of the statistics of the many marriages that are failing in this day and age? If you're not married, adjust these questions accordingly. The marriage you want to have, what do you think is the purpose for it? How do you want to stay in it? You see, the answers to these questions will ensure that we acquire the necessary skills before we get married, that is while you're single, and to continue to intentionally acquire and hone these skills when we're in a marriage. It will make us deal with matters, quickly, resolve conflict quickly before it festers and resentment develops. In the #1 bestseller of all time, the Bible, it says that Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the meat of the king. What have you purposed in your heart concerning your marriage? Think about it. You see, without a doubt, marriage takes work to make it work. So I say, let's all get to work. I have many books and resources that will help you develop the skills necessary to marry well, and to have staying power in marriage. Click on the link in my bio, to get details about these books.